We just like started with the preparation assignment, or we just did preparation assignment and just went through each of the questions.
Okay.
And shared our answers. So we just took turns. And then if there were any problems, we could discuss and see.
Okay.
So if we start on number 1, match the following statistical terms with their appropriate definitions.
Trying to open it up real quick. Computer's being slow. Sorry, it's just going slow now. I'm at my work, and the internet here is just awful.
I like to move very fast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, doing homework last night, technology was not being my friend. It was frustrating. I think Ireland started it when it was down yesterday afternoon. It just got worse as the night went on.
Yeah, has a tendency to do that. That's for sure. Come on. Okay, there we go. Finally. All right, now I'm ready.
Okay. So we're looking at number 1. So the shape of the distribution I put was C, symmetric, bell-shaped, skewed right. Center of the distribution is A, average, mean, median, mode. And spread of the distribution is standard deviation and variance.
Yep. So I got as well.
Okay. So I'm going to do 2.
Okay. Standard deviation. So that is just the average distance of each unit that you're measuring from the mean. Pretty straightforward.
So number 3, I was doing it way too late last night. So, and my only family member was my husband, and he knows this. So, he knows what standard deviation is. So, I didn't do that one.
Okay, gotcha. No worries. Define sample variance.
That one, did you do that one, number 4?
Yeah. So if I'm understanding right, I haven't looked at the answer key yet, so I may be way off. But is essentially a standard deviation, but squared, I believe. And I'm not entirely confident on what exactly that's even used for, but I know it's a standard deviation squared. So
right.
yeah.
So it's, I wasn't exactly sure about it either.
It seemed to me like it was trying to estimate, like, because you have your standard deviation for your sample, but then you've got a much greater population that you're trying to understand things about. And so something about, if I'm remembering right, trying to kind of take a guess at what the standard deviation would be for the greater population, but
Right.
I don't know exactly how much sense that makes when the sample is supposed to be representative of the population.
Right.
And so why it would be that different, I don't quite get that, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay, for number 5, we can just use take turn with the definitions. Percentiles used to describe the center and spread of any distribution. A number such that a specified percentage of the data are at or below this number.
Okay. Perfect.
Quartile.
And then quartiles, basically just taking your range of data sets and dividing them up into your 25th, 50th, 75th percentiles to figure out where it is in relation to all the other data in that set.
Right.
Yeah.
So then the 5 number summary is taking your minimum number, your first quartile, and your second quartile, which is your median, the third quartile, and then the maximum number. And that gives you your 5 number summary of your data set.
Perfect. And then a box plot is basically just a graph that shows the 5 number summary.
Yep.
Pretty much, so shows the quartiles.
In part 2, we got to use our new fancy program,
Oh, yay.
which is when technology was hating me last night.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. That's when it was, I mean, when it worked, it was pretty fancy when I finally got it to work.
Yeah.
But at some point I was just wanting to plug it all in my graphing calculator. Like, I know how this works.
Yeah.
Okay, so the data, so we were supposed to do the mean and standard deviation, right?
Yes.
And so
Division sample size for each of the companies A through B. Yeah.
yeah, so I got for company A, I think I have this backwards too. Nope, I don't. Company A, the mean came out at 21.2, I rounded it, 28.
Mm-hmm.
And the standard deviation was 37.68.
Yeah, that's what I got as well.
So company B was 33.48, and the standard deviation was 49.31.
Yeah. And then for C, I got 41.12 and the standard deviation of 79.18 with the sample size of 27. And then D, 0.71 and standard deviation of 21.1 or 0.5, and then sample size of 49. E was different. I got mean was -1.1 or 1.08.
Yeah.
And standard deviation of 21.3. And then with N of 32.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Does match with what you got?
Yep. Those all match.
Perfect.
I did the histograms, but I was using the free version and it wouldn't let me copy it.
Oh, okay.
So I can't tell you what they look like or anything. So
Gotcha.
I should have written it down actually. Now that I think about it, I was doing it way too late. I could tell you if I had what the curves look like at least.
Perfect. So,
Did you get your?
yeah, I don't know exactly how to compare those then a whole lot. Yeah. What'd you get down, I guess, for then for like number 9? 8 or 9. Like the saving for retirement one. Most attractive.
By that point, I was so frustrated with it. Make anything work.
Yeah.
It was like I'm kind of done for tonight. So if you look at their, let's see, if we look at their standard deviations, you don't want their, maybe I'm wrong. I was thinking we don't want it just, these are, what kind of companies are they? Stock performances?
I believe so, yeah.
Stock performance.
So making like investments and all that.
So we want their stocks to grow, right?
Yes.
And so we want,
so yeah, I was thinking, I guess on that because I was originally kind of torn between whether you want the lowest standard deviation to make sure that it's more consistent,
right?
or if you'd just rather have the highest mean. And in the end, I think I ended up settling on just going with the highest average. That would be better. And then I chose company B because B and C have the highest means, but the standard deviation for company B is lower. So I figured you'd have maybe a little bit more consistency there. I mean, I guess it also means you have less of a chance of a higher, really high return, but also less of a chance of a super low return either. So
right. So you want it because you want to have.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. So that was kind of my thinking, I guess, with it.
right.
But
yeah. I would agree with that.
Perfect.
Okay, then for number 10.
Yeah.
We were supposed to create a table and compute the standard deviation by hand.
Yeah.
And so I didn't double check my work because it was so late, but I got 0.37. Well, if you rounded it, it'd be 0.38.
Yeah.
So what you got?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
Hopefully we're doing it right.
I know, right?
Unless they're both just completely wrong.
Right.
So what was your process, I guess, of doing it by hand?
So it was, you found the mean,
Uh-huh.
and then you subtract the mean from the numbers, the data, each data set number,
Yeah.
and then square it. So 39.1 minus, my mean was 39.33. So like your first number was 39.1 minus 39.33, which gave you negative 23. You'd square that. And then you added up all your answers. And then that final answer was 0.8543. And you divide that by your number of total. So like there were 7 total numbers in your data set.
Yeah.
Minus 1.
Okay.
And then you take the square root of that answer. And you get your standard deviation.
Yeah. Okay.
Which the 0.8543 is your is that your sample variance, or is the to,
I'm like trying to remember what I was doing here.
no, the after you divide the 8.543 by 7 minus 1, that number before you find the square root is your sample variance.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then the next number
Perfect.
is standard deviation.
Yeah.
You find the square root.
All righty. Perfect.
Well, then we have to take the group quiz.
Woohoo.
I know.
I already did some of this. Well, all of it, I guess, yesterday. But just because I was looking at it and I was kind of did it without thinking, and then I realized, oh wait, yeah, that's what we're supposed to do in the group.
Oh,
Obviously.
okay.
But so hopefully it won't be that hard because I'm already a little familiar with some of this. So,
All right.
so yeah, can remember it though.
Okay.
Perfect. So first question, I guess question 3. Opening this thing. So find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site lawsuits. Write your answer to the nearest whole dollar. So
Oh, so is this, we have to open up the
yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, it's pain.
Gosh. Oh, and it's total pain because I have a difficult time accessing
Yeah,
it and my home screen at the same time. Did you buy the thing or did you use it?
yeah,
Yeah, see, it's like after I was trying to use it, I then tried to buy it and wouldn't let me buy it last night. There was
really.
something with the website, yeah.
Huh.
It wouldn't let me check out. Okay. And using the free one is not fun.
No, we're gonna. Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna let me do it too, because I already opened it up and on my desktop, whether it'll let me open up it again.
Huh.
Um, Sorry, now it's being really slow for me.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, let me get in. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so we have to. Find the median amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site lawsuits.
Yeah. So I found that when you open it up, you have it open on your computer now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the columns, there's like the wrong site and then wrong patient.
Uh-huh.
So then if you click on like wrong site and you right click, you get the little tab coming down. And you
Uh-huh.
go down to descriptive statistics. You click that. This little table pops up that like gives you all of that info automatically. So
Oh,
I'll tell you the mean, median, standard deviation, the range, minimum, maximum,
uh-huh.
all of that. So that was super helpful
Yeah.
yesterday. Saved me a lot of time.
So the mean's pretty high number. This says 8,000, no, 80,041.24.
Yeah. So then rounding that, I guess, to the nearest $12, so I just put down 80041.
Yeah, I just read that. Okay.
Then median, was it 68552?
Yeah.
And then standard deviation,
Wait.
71404.
Wait. My thing like scrolls down so fast. Okay. 6. Wait. Okay. Okay. So use the following information to answer the next 5 questions. Hepatic, whatever you say, is a rare and usually fatal type of blood. A study was conducted. All right. Well, the mean is 7.
Yeah, something like that. And I have the median down as 4. Question 7.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. If you were to compute the variance by hand, the following table could be used. Use this to answer the next 3 questions. Okay. That would be 19 minus 7, right?
Yeah. I have 12 for that. And then for question 9, I ended up with 36. That.
Yep. So the standard deviation, is this filling out the whole chart for the next number, for number 10?
Pretty much, yeah. So I'll do the full formula on that one.
Round to the nearest tenth, so 8.2 for number 10.
Sorry, I'm trying to go back to. Yeah, so this is where I was having a pretty big brain fart. I'm trying to remember which one is the 10th place. So I couldn't figure out whether I should put 8.2 or 8.16.
8.2. First one is the tenths, the second is the hundredths.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, and then first number and the 5-number summary. So on this one, kind of found a little shortcut to that as well. If you go back to the SPSS thing,
Okay.
and then click on the wrong patient column, and then up at the top, there's a little tab that says Analyze.
Okay.
And then the first one is Reports.
Okay.
If you go straight over to Codebook,
All
and
right.
click that, that automatically gives you your quartile stuff. And then the maximum and minimum, the descriptive statistics thing. Again, like we did on the last one. We'll give us that.
Wait, you clicked on Codebook and then what? It just automatically, you clicked Analyze,
Reports and then Codebook.
and did it automatically pop up?
Yes.
Oh, because it didn't for me.
Oh, let me try it again here. See if you guys can just. Oh, okay. And then I have this other little window that pops up, and then it says wrong site, and then wrong patient, and then comments.
Yeah.
So if you click on the wrong patient and send that over into the
Okay.
right hand box, and then hit OK.
All right.
And then it'll.
Okay. All right. So
So then the first number and the 5-number summary is just the minimum, which would be 0. And then second number is the
that's right.
25th percentile.
3900.
And then fourth number is the 75th
Oh, whoops.
quartile, which is 50291.
Okay. And then red box. Next, following box plot. What is the third quartile of the red box decision time?
So I put 180. I know it looks
Yeah.
like to me.
Yeah, it's hard to say, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, that looks probably about right.
It's the longest observed time for Redbox customers. So that'd be the maximum. Put 720.
Yeah.
It's just an estimate anyway. So.
Yeah, so hopefully there's the value of the
Additional office, what is the value of the mean? So this one,
About 1.
I'm thinking cannot be determined. Personally, because this one doesn't say estimate either, and I don't know if that matters or not. But
Is it mean at the middle line there?
no, it is. But I guess determining like exactly what it is, because this one doesn't say an estimate like the other two did. So I don't know if that matters or not, or if 105, if you're right. I mean, I figure it's.
I see.
Oh, the value of the mean. I'm looking at median. Never mind. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. So even for mean, yeah, that'd be. Yeah. I'm gonna go with cannot be determined. Sure.
Because we can't really tell, can we? I guess. But... Okay.
Because I guess just thinking about it, so 187. So there was 187. That'd be right around the 75th quartile, which means that there's 70 some odd % of the data below that point rather than above it. So that couldn't. Balance out in that way.
We need
62.
actual numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with cannot be determined.
Yeah.
Hopefully that. Let's submit. Let's see. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. Alrighty. And that's, I believe, all we need to do with this, right?
Yep, that's it.
Perfect.
So Sierra and I had talked about trying to maybe do one group a week.
Okay. Yeah, that would work definitely better for me.
So do you want to do all right, sorry, I'm trying to whoops, hold on. Get out of this. Do you want to do Tuesdays at 10?
Yeah, that works for me. And then we'll just do both
Okay.
group things. Okay.
That sounds good.
That works. I was going to ask too, I don't know if it'd be possible for you, and I'd have to ask Sierra as well, but so next week I'm actually going to be going to DC for the week.
Yeah.
My wife and I are both going to law school out there in the fall, and so we're trying to get apartments set up, trying to do all that, and it's going to be difficult because we're flying all day Tuesday, so I wouldn't be able to do the group meeting. So I don't know how. I mean, if it messes with everybody's schedules way too much, then like that's totally fine. I can't expect everybody to change. But I was going to see if it'd be at all possible to just next week if maybe we could do the meeting sometime on Monday.
I can.
Because
Yeah,
you can or can't?
I can. Yes.
Can. Okay, perfect. Which I know makes it tougher because we just have to do all the stuff that much sooner. But yeah, if there'd be any way to, I guess, avoid missing all those
Right. Yeah.
group participation points, that would be
Exactly. Yeah.
really, really helpful.
Yeah. Why don't you send out an email?
Yeah, I'll check with her as well and see if that could work. But
yeah.
All right, perfect.
Do you want to be in charge of next week of like sending out the invite and setting up the meeting?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I can do that.
And so I'll post this on the board,
Okay.
this meeting, since I recorded it and stuff, and then next week you can be in charge.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Yeah, send out an email. We can figure out what time on Monday and if it
Okay.
works for Sierra and stuff. So, and then if it
All
doesn't,
right.
we'll make a new plan.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.